Thank you, Rohan, for sharing that. Please stay with us as we stay in the region. Iran has warned it will respond to any attempt to reimpose United Nations sanctions over its nuclear program. The threat comes amid growing tensions with European powers who say they may trigger the snapback mechanism under the 2015 nuclear deal if no agreement is reached to protect their security interests. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghei has said the move would be met with proportionate response but did not specify the details. He also accused European signatories of violating their commitments under the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, claiming they lack the legal standing to use the mechanism. The snapback option could reinstate UN sanctions that were lifted in exchange for curbs on Iran's nuclear activity. Western nations believe Iran is advancing towards a nuclear weapon, a charge Tehran strongly denies. Let's listen in to what the Foreign Ministry of Tehran had to say.
فعلا در این خصوص هیچ تاریخی، زمانی، مکانی تعیین نشده. در مورد سوالتون راجع به تعدد میانجیگران، نه اینجور نیست. ببینید در طی 3-4 ماه گذشته خیلی از کشورهای دوست، کشورهای منطقه یا حتی خارج از منطقه تلاش کردند مساعی جمیله‌شون رو به کار بگیرند برای حل موضوع هسته‌ای و اون چیزی که مد نظر ماست و اولویت اصلی ماست، رفع تحریم‌های.
Now we go back to our guest discussion with an international affairs expert, Rohan Gunaratna. Thank you, Rohan, for staying with us. What are the potential security implications for the region if the UN reimposes sanctions on Iran under this snapback mechanism?
The European countries are very determined to impose these sanctions. In fact, the German Chancellor, together with 2 other European countries, that is UK and France, they are planning to propose to the UN Security Council next Tuesday that these sanctions are imposed. It is because Iran has in many ways said something and done something else. They are enriching uranium to build a functional nuclear weapon. And no country wants Iran to have a functional nuclear weapon because Iran has been sponsoring terrorism, has been empowering so many terrorist groups with weapons, with training, with finance and direction. So at this point, the international community is opposed to the idea of Iran building those nuclear capabilities because the Ayatollah regime in Iran cannot be trusted because they say something and do something. And of course, Israel and the United States will again bomb Iran. In fact, today, the Iranian airspace was totally cleared, and that was in preparation for a missile attack by Iran. So Iran will also fight back. They will also strike at any country that attacks them. So I want to say that the Middle East is going back to war. But what is important is that at this point, the Europeans are trying their best to persuade Iran to agree to certain measures so that Iran will abandon its nuclear program, its program to enrich uranium.
Thank you, Rohan Gunaratna, for sharing that insight. Please stay with us as we stay in the region. For the first time since the Gaza war began,